Alright, we now have another demon suppressing spike. Important stuff. Let's get out of Lagsville. Looked like Kariha over there. Got a little vertigo going on. That did not get rid of the vertigo. Hello? Hello? Sounds are heard from the other side of the door. Yeah. I looked through the opening between the door. Ugh. That is some nasty chewing you got going on there, lady. Hello? Looks like whoever it was got completely eaten because they're gone. However, there's some Habari cards. So while I was picking those up, something went through here. And there's even blood stains leading along here, so maybe she didn't eat that thing totally, just kind of dragged it over this way. And went over here. So if I hadn't come over here, I'm pretty sure that the scene with the fingers coming out at you would still happen. So maybe this is meant to lead you over here. But usually when you're playing the game like this, you're searching everything anyway, so kind of doesn't work out when you do it that way. Anyway, let's get out of here. Okay, let's see here. Is there any other place that I need to go currently? Been in all those places. Yeah, as far as I know, we've pretty much been around here. I don't need to go back to the fisherman's hut. Okay, cool. I think we're good here. By the smell of it, it's been dead for some time. Excuse me, random corpse. So at this point in the game, if you have played exactly the same as I have till now, there will be a puzzle that is completely unsolvable when you go down towards this way, which is the one that we ignored early on that I said was going to kick us out, unless you go back over here. Got a little bit of lag there. So this is the starting point of the game. You may hear that the guy is still here. If you do not have this guy run out of here, then an item will not appear. So literally this guy needs to leave this area before anything will happen. And I just thought I would save that until now, just so that that is very evident as to why that happens. Because if I do it at the beginning, then you don't really get a feel for why the item is there. So here we are, we have a nice little corpse. Silkworm disc, a wooden disc decorated with a silkworm carving. This is the guy who ran away from us. Blood oozing from the wound has soaked the ground. Eventually, this guy will not even be here anymore. They do some really interesting things as the game moves forward. I really like that it's not just there. Corpse is drenched in blood. Also, this corpse right here will not be here if you don't spook the guy and make him run away. Well, that was a random creepy scene. Bubbles occasionally rise to the murky surface of the water. Let's get away from these guys. Ouch. That definitely is a pretty dangerous attack that I don't want to be in the midst of, but I didn't take the brunt of it, so try and stay away from these guys. We have managed to run into the Cthulhu monsters. These children, or whatever you want to call them. That's one down. Ouch. Okay, taking on one of these guys at a time. This guy's still alive. Come on, stab him. His heart is in his leg, apparently. That's how you get rid of him. Man, he took a lot of health from me, apparently. Hey, buddy. Just a single one of these guys is not nearly as difficult as fighting three of them all at once, because they can all be blowing that green stuff on you at the same time, and you can die really quickly from these guys if you're not running away. But just one? Easy peasy. So we saw a Venus seal over here, which we need to deal with. I don't believe the blood was here before. I think some of it was, but not all of it. Looks like there's a lot more blood here than before. I could be wrong and just remembering that incorrectly, but now we can get in here and get some more sushi or whatever, jogu, you know, whatever it is. This guy was writing in blood on the wall, apparently. I will die here, but I will not allow them to devour my flesh. Yum. What we got going on here? Shrine entrance guide. Old wooden disc covered with writing. The cocoon eaten by insects. The 8-legged trap will become fodder for the thief. The defiled will be pierced by a poison fang. The creature crawling on the ground must defer to the creature in the sky. Black wings will be gnawed to bits. Fur will be ripped off by a child. The child will become a man, only to be eaten by a woman. While that may sound very strange and like it wouldn't help us with a puzzle, it is actually very important to solving the puzzle we're about to go up against. It also is actually pretty important to the story itself, but I won't go into that currently because that is a spoiler. Several wooden discs have been removed. The holes could be covered, or could be covered if the wooden discs could be found. Well, we found them, so let's operate this device. Shrine puzzle. Once the 3 wooden discs and 3 spikes have been attached to the door, or to the proper place, the shrine door will open. Alright, wooden discs and spikes conceal the openings. Where should the silkworm disc be attached to? So the silkworms are going to be devoured by the spider, and then we've got the rat-looking thing there, which is the thief, I guess, and yeah, I can't even tell what that is, but, you know, and then over here we've got the little boy and becoming a man with breasts, apparently, and devoured by a woman up there. Is that a woman? I don't even know. Something like that. Anyway, silkworm goes here. Where could the crow go? Well, it's going to go here, and I'm guessing that's supposed to be a snake. I can barely tell, and that's supposed to be like a creature of the ground, so the creature of the ground bows to the crow there. And the old disc here, which I have no idea what it's supposed to resemble, says something about a beast on it. So the beast rips apart the bird, and the child rips the fur off of the beast and wears it. And then he gets eaten by a woman, and then I don't know. Anyway, that is opening this door. And from here we can go down, however there's no save points in there. So let's go ahead and save out here instead of going in there. And I'll just go ahead and give this a new save slot. So every once in a while there will be a slight cutscene when you're saving at one of these locations. I don't know how to trigger all of them. They just happen randomly. So we'll probably miss a few of those here and there. Anyway, we'll be back in a bit and we'll continue on in English, and we'll just keep kind of switching on and off from each one as we continue on through the game.